Right, so last time we beat Berg pretty easily thanks to Golbat. He made the fight super easy. Today, we have to fight Elisa. And I'm feeling pretty confident. We have Onyx, which is a super good counter to both the electric type Pokemon, as well as the Emolga. And we also have both the Desert and Relic Castle encounters, which gives us 2 chances at getting a Sandile, which will greatly improve our situation even more. We then entered the desert and we ran around for a bit. I didn't get my encounter right away. I decided to go and collect all the items that I could and battle all the trainers that I could, but then I did get my encounter and I got a Sigilyph. Sigilyph is a really interesting Pokemon that I haven't had much experience with. I've never really used it before in any sort of playthrough, randomizer or Nuzlocke or otherwise. And I'm super excited to see what it can do after we beat Elisa. But then thankfully in the Relic Castle, we got ourselves a Sandile. I'm super happy that we didn't get Yamask just because Sandile is so good against Elisa. In the Relic Castle, I actually got a taste of the power of a Sigilyph against this specific trainer, who I struggled against a lot, and it could have gone a lot worse had Duot not landed a lucky crit at the time when he did. At the end of the Relic Castle, I found the Rock Tomb TM, and luckily Sandile was taught over Torment. Thanks, Google. Now Sandile is going to be able to hit those annoying ass Emolga. After completing the Relic Castle and the Desert Resort, we skipped our way through Join Avenue and got ourselves into Nimbasa City. We did some sightseeing in the city, found a couple items that aren't really all that useful, took a ride on a Ferris wheel, and then made our way to Route 16 where we got a new encounter. Gothita is interesting. I don't really have much else to say about it. I've never used it before, so I don't have any experience or knowledge, but I'll take it. And while on Route 16, our Golbat actually evolved into Crobat. Shortly after that, Google changed its mind about Rock Tomb, and I had to delete it from Sandile for swagger. I would have preferred to have Rock Tomb for the gym, but I mean, like, I can't do anything about it, so I'll take it. You kill. So long as we don't get bitten. Oh my god, everything here has bite. Okay, cool, we're not training in here. Oh, you f***ing serious? Oh, shit. Yeah, we lost Gothita. Pursuit is annoying, especially when you can't run, and you've got a psychic type that's pretty frail. I would have liked to have kept Gothita, and now I at least know not to grind it up against Rattata in the sewer. I don't know, it could be worse. After doing a little bit of grinding, I progressed through Route 16 and found myself in the Lost Lawn Forest. Here we found ourselves a Roselia, and also had a really annoying fight against an Emolga, which hopefully doesn't set a precedent for the gym fight. The last area we could explore before fighting the gym was Route 5, and here, instead of getting encounter in the grass, I decided to use my encounter on the hidden grotto, and I got myself Skill Link Minccino. Now for those who don't know, Skill Link is its hidden ability, and it's really powerful in that it makes every single move that would hit from 2 to 5 times, think Double Slap or Bullet Seed, every single time they hit 5 times. And theoretically, when you're hitting Tail Slap, which is 25 damage, 5 times every single time, that's 125 base damage. That's more powerful than Earthquake. That's ridiculous. That isn't even mentioning the fact that it gives you 5 separate rolls on critical hits, which means every time you attack, you've got a 5 times modifier on crit ratio. That's absurd. I eventually found a Scope Lens and gave it to Minccino. Scope Lens is a held item which boosts critical hit ratio, and that got nasty real quick. I grinded up my team a little bit more before taking on the gym trainers. Google decided that Roselia wasn't gonna learn Giga Drain, which is perfectly fine, right? We've still got Mega Drain and Magical Leaf, so I'd prefer Giga Drain, but I'll take what I've got. We rinse the gym trainers really fast, and then do some final grinding before fighting Elisa. Sandile learnt Crunch over Mudslap, which is fine. Crunch always did more even to electric types than Mudslap just because of its power and the fact that it's physical on a physical Pokemon, so I'll definitely take Crunch over Mudslap. Then Roselia learnt Toxic Spikes over Magical Leaf. If it had to be one of the two, I'd rather forget Mega Drain just because Magical Leaf does more damage, but at least we've still got Mega Drain and can attack, right? Right? Then Sandile evolved into Krokorok. Minccino didn't learn Tail Slap. Wait. Minccino didn't learn Tail Slap. That is like the best thing about the Pokemon is Tail Slap with Skill Link. And I don't have Tail Slap anymore. Ah, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Anyway, we have to move on, and it's time to fight Elisa. This fight went wrong fast. The Flaffy and Emolga weren't too difficult to deal with, however missing an unlucky sand tomb caused Krokorok to take a little extra damage that I'd rather it not have taken. And then the Zeb Striker was a problem. I missed another sand tomb, and it took Dragon Breath 3 attempts before paralyzing it. And I needed the paralyze because this thing is damn fast with the speed boosts from Flame Charge. Lucky I did get the paralysis, which allowed Crobat to come in and finish it off, but I unfortunately had to sack off Onix to do so. We scrapped our way through the gym fight, but came out the other side with a badge and a new TM Volt Switch. But unfortunately no one in the party could learn it, so I had to toss it. We finished up with the 4th gym, but the next gym fight is Clay. One of the most notorious run-killing gym fights in any of the vanilla games. That Excadrill is ridiculous, and most people who have tried a Nuzlocke know it. On our way to Driftvale, Crobat forgot Wing Attack for Air Cutter, which is fine, right? Because he's a modest nature. Oh, and we found a Ducklet on the drawbridge. I'll take that. It's water type, and we got Clay next. After arriving in Driftvale, as usual, I explored the city, realized there wasn't much there, and just went to the Team Plasma house and got myself a Zorua. Then I quickly moved to Route 6, and our encounter there was a Shelmet. Now, Shelmet is possibly one of the worst encounters you could get in this game. Now's a good time to mention that currently the only change made to this game is that I used the Universal Randomizer application to make trade evolutions possible. I did this because it's not any fun playing through Fire Red and you get a Kadabra but you can't get an Alakazam. Or you can't get a Gengar but you can have a Haunter. Like, just because you can't trade, like a Boldor, you can't get a Gigalith. That's not fun, right? That's cutting out a good amount of really cool, interesting Pokemon. So I just made trade evolutions possible so that I could use them, right? I think that's pretty fair. However, Shelmet works a little differently. Normally, in order to evolve a Shelmet, you have to trade the Shelmet for a Carablast specifically, and then after the trade, both would evolve. The way the Universal Randomizer fixes this is by making it so in order to evolve each of them, you have to level them up with the other in the party. So in order to evolve a Shelmet, I have to level it up while I have a Carablast in my party, and vice versa. The problem is this is a Nuzlocke, and I don't have any choice over what Pokemon I can catch. So I can't get a Carablast, so I can't evolve the Shelmet. And hypothetically, even if I get a Carablast somehow, unless I level them up both at the same time and then that works, I will only ever be able to evolve one. So we've got a bug that can't attack anything, is really slow, and just can't take any hits either. It is completely useless, and we can't evolve it. What a waste. Especially considering on the route you get a gifted dealing. You get a free Pokemon. And I got a f***ing Shelmet that I can't evolve. At least it makes for good death fodder, I suppose, because I'm never gonna miss it. We did a bunch of grinding to prepare for the Clay Gym. And during that time, we found a Shiny Stone, which gave us access to evolving either Roselia or Minccino. But we had some pretty moveset luck. Ducklet had to forget Bubble Beam for Air Slash, and while Air Slash is a really strong move, it meant it didn't have a water type for the ground type gym we're about to fight. Then Darumaka learned Belly Drum over Fire Fang, which I guess is fine. I'm never gonna click it, and I'd much rather have a stab fire type move, but like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Then the big one. Roselia tried to learn Sweet Scent. Oh no! I have to teach it Sweet Scent! I should have evolved it! I forgot! Oh no! Oh god! This could go really poorly here. This could go really poorly here. If we land on one... Oh no! What is going on? Oh! What the f- Oh! I have to forget Mega Drain. I don't have an attacking move on Roselia anymore. I should have evolved this thing already. Now it has no offensive moves at all. And to rub the salt in, it has a plus special attack minus special defense nature, which means its only benefit is as a physical or special attacker. And it can't do that at all. Anyway, after that really disappointing experience, I finished my grinding and beat the gym trainers really easily. After fighting the gym trainers, I went away for a little bit in order to come up with a strategy to deal with Clay and his Excadrill. And when I came back, I had one. I just needed to grind up my team a little bit more to level 33. Duot learned Aqua Jet over Water Sport, which is absolutely perfect because it gave me a priority move that was super effective against Excadrill, and because it's priority, it'll always outspeed Excadrill. This is important because Bulldoze lowers speed, so if it bulldozes me a couple times, I'll be slower anyway. But then we had some more bad luck. Krokorok didn't want to learn Dig, a stab super effective attack against the Excadrill. Crobat didn't want to learn Acrobatics, a generally really strong flying type physical attack, considering it only had special attacks at this point in time. And Darumaka didn't want to learn Flare Blitz. In my strategy, Darumaka was generally my backup attacker for the Excadrill. A Darumaka with Hustle one-shots Excadrill with Flare Blitz. It just has to live the hit, I guess. But it was a solid backup attacker in the event that I was able to set up enough speed boosts or speed nerfs for Excadrill that Darumaka could outspeed it. After the grinding was complete, I wasted 3 minutes trying to find Clay in the gym, then we fought Clay. Whatever happens, happens. The run either ends, or we beat Clay. This is it. Sally, both Intimidates are going to trigger, but Sally isn't going to be fighting this Krokorok. No! Why would Sally be fighting this Krokorok? Stang is going to be dealing with this Krokorok. Now, we've got Air Cutter, obviously not Acrobatics, but it'll do. Perfect. Okay, Crunch. We eat that up. Okay, hit yourself, yes! And with that, the Krokorok is down. All according to plan. The confusion helped, but according to plan. We got 2 level 34 Pokemon. Excadrill right away. Okay, so now I have to think about how I want to deal with this Excadrill. So I'm going to go out to Sally and get that Intimidate off. That very, very important Intimidate. Unfortunately, this is going to completely waste our Air Balloon. Oh my god, we dodged. We dodged. So, okay, we just got given a really, really lucky dodge there. Yeah, so I want to go out to Icon, because there's a couple setup moves I want to use. Okay, he went for Metal Claw. Now, we should outspeed. Yes, I get the Reflect up. Very, very good. Now we've got 5 turns. So this is turn 1. Good, we eat that up so much. On a guarantee that we outspeed. Okay, we dodge. Now it's time, baby. It is time. Skim one-on-one versus Excadrill. Reflect plus Intimidate. That does no damage. How much is Water Pulse gonna do? Oh, it's a 2 KO. It's a 2 KO. Hopefully. Okay, went for Bulldoze. That's fine. That's -1 defense. We should still outspeed. No, he misses again. We're getting so lucky. Okay, let's get a roll. Yes, good. And just like that, the fight is over. This went a lot smoother than I was expecting. And this Sand Slash poses very little threat. We've got the Intimidate off, and Icon can finish it off. We're gonna get the kill here. And with that, we beat Clay without losing a single Pokemon. Yeah, I kind of f***ed him up, didn't I? I had a strategy and it worked like a charm. I didn't even need to use a backup plan. Sweet, the nightmare was over. He gave me Bulldoze and Google decided Krokorok was gonna learn it over Crunch. At least he has a strong ground stab move now. After beating Clay, I made my way to Charge Stone Cave, and Duot leveled up to level 36. At level 36, Google decided he was going to learn Encore over Aqua Jet, which is fantastic. Encore is one of the best moves for Nuzlocke. It is incredibly versatile and is able to completely shut down fights. But that doesn't matter. After it evolved, Samurott wanted to learn Slash, And Google decided it had to forget Encore, so we just didn't get Encore. At the exact same level too. I also decided to teach him Surf. Google said I could get rid of Tackle, so I did. That's really good. I got my Chargestone Cave and Mistralton Cave encounters, getting myself a Boulder and Joltik from them, which are two Pokemon that are really going to help me against Skylar. I also accidentally found the Fling TM, which sucks because it meant I had to teach it to a Pokemon, and Google decided that Darumaka had to forget Dig for it, which is awful. However, before I entered Chargestone Cave, I leveled up Darumaka once more to level 35 so it could evolve, and when it did, it learned Hammer Arm over Fling. I was not punished, I did not have to keep Fling for very long, and now for future runs, should I die, I know not to get that Pokeball, because I don't want Fling on a Pokemon. At all. Ever. I really dodged a bullet there. I made my way through Chargestone Cave pretty unhindered until level 32. Okay, we can just bulldoze. Why? Ah! Well, Clay's Excadrill didn't kill anything, so I guess this is deserved. Thanks, game. While finishing off Chargestone Cave, Sigilif had to forget Reflect for Mirror Move, which sucks because Reflect is a super useful move, and Mirror Move is something that I'm never gonna click. And finally, we entered Mistralton City. But there wasn't much here. At all. So I moved my way to Route 7 and got myself a Tranquil, which is fine, I guess, but not the best. I then went straight to the gym and fought through the trainers with little difficulty. And during this fight, Joltik evolved into Galvantula, which is going to be super helpful against Skylar. After beating the gym trainers, I decided to explore the areas to the north of Mistralton City. Google told me that Boulder was not allowed to learn Rock Slide, which sucks because it's like the best rock type move that you can get aside from like Stone Edge or something. And Boulder was able to learn Stealth Rock over Iron Defense, which is phenomenal. Darmanitan learned Will-O-Wisp over Thrash, and no one could learn Shadow Claw, so we had to toss it. Then the final move we learnt was a little bit of Poetic Justice. Samurott tried to learn Encore again, and Google decided it should forget Slash, the move that originally replaced Encore. I will definitely take that. Then we fought Skylar. Lead with Stealth Rocks. Does Stealth Rocks even work against flying types? It does, right? Yeah, it does. Obviously, that was a dumb question. Okay, we've got a Swoobat first. Okay, that doesn't do a whole lot of damage in this battle. Perfect. Okay. So we've set up Stealth Rock. I mean, if Glyph can sweep, that'd be great. This is going to do a lot of damage, but we've got high defense. Okay. I just want Glyph to do as much damage as possible. Let's just go for an Electro Web. We outspeed and... I mean, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Sure. Fine. I'll take it. We did it. That was very easy. She gave me Acrobatics, and Google decided that Crobat was gonna learn Acrobatics, replacing Mean Look, and then we left the gym. After we left the gym, it was time to fly east, to Lentimus Town. After arriving in Lentimus Town, I quickly gathered up all of the items that were scattered around the place, and got an encounter in Reversal Mountain. Drifblim! Yay! This was upsetting, because at this point I had started to realize that I had a huge weakness to electric type Pokemon specifically. I had a lot of flying types and a lot of water types, and no ground types anymore. We got through the mountain, then skipped Undella Town when I realized there was nothing there, and moved south to Route 14 where I found myself a Swablu. Great, another flying type. At least this thing becomes a dragon, and so it isn't fully weak to electric, but like, there's probably something I could get that's a little bit better. Then this fight happened. Here we go. Rotation battle again. Very cool. Of course we lead Samurott. I don't have the best options. I really need a ground type on my team. Jeez. Oh my god. No! Holy sh**, this is a terrible matchup. Yes, they switch every single time! I have to go to something here. Oh my god, why? I don't know how to deal with this very effectively. How much is Acrobatics gonna do? I guess it's Zeb Striker. How much is Discharge gonna do? Please don't paralyze me. If I click acrobatics here, it will either outspeed and kill the Zeb Striker, or they'll switch out to Skarmory. I mean, I think it'll kill either way. I have to go for it. I think... Oh, it outspeeds me. What the f... I could have sworn Crobat outspeeds. I could have sworn Stang outsped it earlier in this fight. I could be wrong, but I was pretty confident that this Skarmory hadn't had any speed increases, and Stang had... Well, I'm sorry, Crobat. Though the fact remains, I've got to deal with this Zeb Striker, which is at +1. I think I lose another Pokemon here. I think Sigilif is the only thing on my team that has a chance to outspeed. However, it can't eat a Discharge. This is why I need a ground type on my team, man. I really need a ground type, because my team is super weak. I literally think I have to sack off another Pokemon here. It just got 2 para in a row, and completely f***ed my team. I mean, Zen might outspeed. Pray that Zen... No, Zen doesn't outspeed. No. God damn it. Unfortunate. Dude, I have to hope that... It doesn't outspeed! Why does this thing outspeed everything? Oh my god! I needed to switch last. Oh, I could have saved Zen. I didn't realize Icon doesn't take spikes damage. Oh, that sucks. We lost 2 Pokemon. Yep, they got 2 paralysis incredibly early on in the fight, and so I had to sack 2 Pokemon to win. Something to note, I was facing an electric type, and while there may have been another way out of the fight, I was genuinely underprepared, and so I did what I could in the moment. Anyway, now I had some grinding to do. I used a Shiny Stone on Minccino to evolve it. It wouldn't learn any useful moves after that level anyway, and had to train up Leavanny. While grinding, Leavanny would learn 3 really useful physical moves between its current level and level 40. It learned Slash over String Shot and Leaf Blade over Protect. But we didn't get X-Scissor, which sucks. But at least we got Leaf Blade. After doing all this grinding, I realized I could actually get Nundella and counter. And we got a Frillish. And it had a Calm Nature. Now, Calm Nature is really, really good on Frillish because it's a bulky Pokemon, buff its special defense. It's insanely bulky. But it's also weak to Electric. So, thanks, game. Then before leaving Undella Town, I was challenged by my rival, so I beat him in like 35 seconds. And then we moved on to Route 13, where I instantly lost another Pokemon because I was careless. I started to get a little tilted. I got even more tilted when my encounter in this area was a Pelipper, one of the Pokemon that is as weak to Electric as they come. Not to mention I have a Swanna in the back. 2 water flying types. I don't need any more of them, game. Please give me something else. At this point, I also noticed that I actually did not have something that was very good against Drayden, which was the next gym leader. And he's got a pretty scary Haxorus, which means instant death if it can get a couple Dragon Dances set up. So at this point, I really needed help. I found the TM for Psychic, but since Sigilif had just died, no one in my party at the time could learn it, so I had to toss it. Then this happened. Cast form. Okay. Go for Rain Dance. Damn. Yep, I lost Leavanny after spending an hour grinding it up to a cast form Fire Blast. I trained up and evolved my Ducklet before running into this Team Plasma double battle in Lacunosa Town. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time, but I got through it without losing a Pokemon, made my way to Route 12, and got myself a Heracross as my encounter, which is really, really cool. But that thing hit so hard that I thought I was going to lose a Pokemon trying to catch it. Okay, I just need Skylar to outspeed the Heracross. Why, man? Oh my god! I suppose this... Why, dude? Oh my god! Yeah, things kind of went downhill fast from this point. I spent some more time grinding, eventually got Roselia to level 37, and with this, it finally had a chance to learn an offensive move, Petal Dance. And Brilliant Diamond Shiny Pearl seems like a much toned down version of that art style. Okay, this is big. Petal Dance. If we don't learn Petal Dance here, if we roll a 5, this Roselia will be completely useless. Because I don't think there is another level up move. Please, for the love of God, don't... Oh my god. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. There's no making this up. I have to get rid of Petal Dance. Cool. Now Roselia or Roserade, if I evolve it, will never learn an offensive move. That's it. That's the last chance I had. I got a Golduck at this bridge. Whatever, another electric weakness. Then I ran into this motherfucker. God, this game has it out for me now. I lost my damn starter here. Why? He lasted a long time. But now it was finally time to put Skim the Samurott to rest. After grinding some more, the game decided to want to put its foot down even tighter on my neck as I got paired up against this Lucario Durant trainer that terrified me. But we made it to Route 11 and I got myself a Zangoose. Not the best Pokemon, but I'll take it. Then we finally entered a Ruleset city. From here on, I basically spent all my time grinding and preparing for the Drayden fight. Altaria had to forget Dragon Breath, which was the only super effective move I had for the fight, and Zangoose learned Swords Dance, which gave me a theoretical win condition. I built up some confidence and went into the gym with the best team that I could possibly have without spending another hour grinding, and fought the first trainer in the gym. I swear to God, this is like the end in Minecraft. There's nothing but black abyss underneath you, and there's a giant dragon you've got to fight. Your Pokemon are level 46. Apparently I have to Swords Dance to fight these gym trainers, because I've got no super effective attacks. You're Dragon Dancing. You're Dragon Dancing. Dude, if I lose a Pokemon, I have to X-Scissor, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, this is a... Oh god. Cool, man. Cool. I actually can't do anything about that. At all. Very cool. Do I just get swept here? I mean... It's fine if I do, right? Dude, I think I just get swept here. I have no priority. Glyph, I need you to live. If Glyph doesn't live, then it's over. And I just get... Oh my god, he went for a... Okay, that's really annoying. That's super annoying, man. I gave up. I honestly decided to say f it and just pushed through the gym, fighting the trainers with no regard for strategy or the run. I had realized there was no winning the fight against Drayden, no matter what I do, and I didn't want to spend any more time grinding. I just wanted a fresh start, new encounters, new opportunities to be smarter, and so I fought Drayden with 3 underleveled Pokemon. And I lost. I got a lot further than I was expecting. And it was fun while it lasted. But for now... Time for Run 4! As of writing this script, I haven't started Run 4 yet. But I will have started it by the time this video comes out. If you want to check out where I'm up to, check out my Twitch channel. I've been live streaming it and the link is in the description. And now for the usual nonsense, if you like this video, why not drop a like on the video? It's completely free and it helps me out greatly. Also, subscribe to the channel if you want to see when these videos go live. It would mean a lot to me, and it makes me feel a lot better when numbers go higher. I'll see you next time with Run 4.